When it comes to presenting guests with mouth-watering and lavish eating options, France, which is frequently referred to as the culinary capital of the world, does not fall short of expectations. You could be looking for one of the best restaurants in Paris, or you could just be looking for one of the best things to do in France. But either way, these are the top spots in the country right now to go for a lunch out on the town. These are the best restaurants in the country right now to go to for a meal out, and they offer everything from exceptional seafood along breathtaking coastlines to one-of-a-kind wine bars and brasseries. Number 10. Plaza Athene. Because the renowned chef Alain Ducasse owns and manages 23 restaurants in 7 countries and holds a total of 19 Michelin stars, many people believe that he is more of a brand than he is a chef. This is because he has a total of 23 Michelin stars. However, even though he no longer cooks meals for his followers on a fairly regular basis these days, he is never missing from the kitchen and is constantly working toward the objective of updating French cuisine. As a consequence of the success of his restaurant Plaza Athene in the 2016 Michelin Guide Awards, in which it was granted a 3rd star for the 2nd year in a row, he is once again the topic of conversation in Paris. This achievement came about as a result of the Michelin Guide Awards. In the hotel's restaurant, executive chef Romain Mater follows the concept of naturality by shunning rich, buttery meat dishes in favor of a refined rendition of a plain, unpretentious cuisine focused on fish, vegetables, and grains. This cuisine is centered on the ingredients of fish, vegetables, and grains. With each mouthful, the bright, clean flavors of the Atlantic sea bass and Clementine confit come to the forefront. Number 9. Pavillon Le Doyen. After leaving his headquarters at La Muris in 2014 to assume the helm of the famous Pavillon Le Doyen, where he grabbed his 3rd star in a few months, the dreamy Yannick Aleno also scored a hat trick of stars, making him the pin-up of the restaurant industry. After leaving his headquarters at La Muris in 2014 to take the helm of the famous Pavillon Le Doyen, where he grabbed his 3rd star in a few months. The charming site, which dates back to the 18th century and delivers a charmingly quirky flavor of the actual spirit of Paris, in addition to the superb cuisine created by Chef Aleno, is a highlight of this restaurant. Number 8. L'Arpege. During the competition to determine the world's 50 best restaurants, the title of the best restaurant in Paris was bestowed upon L'Arpege, a restaurant that celebrates the humble vegetable. On the list, the restaurant came in at position number 12, one notch higher than Alain Ducasse's restaurant at the Plaza Athene. Alain Passard, a French chef, has been praised for his innovative take on the minimalist and deconstructivist techniques of food preparation, both of which have since been adopted by other chefs in their kitchens. Other chefs have followed in Passard's footsteps. When Passard removed red meat from his menu in 2001, it sent shockwaves across the world of haute cuisine. At the time, Europe was in the midst of a crisis caused by mad cow disease. Since that time, Passard has focused on making vegetables the primary attraction, introducing new dishes such as caramelized tomato pie and broken mustard sauce as examples of his innovative cooking techniques. Number 7. Septim. In connection with the world's 50 Best Restaurants Awards, we should mention that Septim, the winner of the Sustainable Restaurant Award, was also included on this year's list, moving up to the 35th position. It wasn't too far behind Aleno Paris au Pavillon Le Doyen, which was the highest new entry of this year at number 31, and it was a close race. In this particular instance, the phrase World's 50 Best Restaurants Awards was utilized. The neo-bistro Septim has swiftly gained an almost cult-like following as a result of its dedication to being environmentally responsible and serving meals at costs that are accessible. Both of these factors have contributed to the restaurant's appeal. However, you will need to make reservations a few months in advance to secure a spot. Number 6. Lustrants. Despite receiving mostly unfavorable reviews throughout the past year, Lustrants was nonetheless able to make its way back into the top 50, ultimately settling at position 46. Diners who choose to patronize the establishment must be willing to provide the chef's unrestricted artistic license in the preparation of their meals due to the restaurant's limited size and the absence of menus. Their feast, which is never the same again, always consists of 7 dishes and costs 945 AED. In the kitchen, Pascal Barbet, who is possibly the most well-known of all of Alain Passard's followers, is in command and uses a combination of French techniques with a wide variety of Asian influences. Number 5. La Tour Dargent. The historic restaurant La Tour Dargent, which is found in the vibrant Latin Quarter and looks out over the Seine and Notre Dame, is widely regarded as one of the city's brightest stars. This is due, in part, to the restaurant's well-known signature dish, which is called canard à la presse, which translates to pressed duck. As was the norm in times past, guests are required to make reservations in advance of their visit. Number 4. Le Roche Restaurant and Bar. Le Roche Restaurant and Bar provide a gastronomic trip that was planned by Arnaud Fay, who was awarded a Michelin star for his cooking, and it is certain to please your mouth if you are seeking somewhere to be amused. A sublime salmon trauma that is presented with blinis that resemble clouds is served as an appetizer beside a delicious garlic fried egg with parsnip, honey, and lemon. Both of these dishes are placed alongside one another. Number 3. Gaia Rive Gauche. The restaurant Gaia Rive Gauche, owned by the world-famous chef Pierre Gagnaire, is noted for serving exceptional seafood at surprisingly affordable prices. The restaurant's modest and cultured ambience contributes to the restaurant's reputation. The new location of this iconic Pierre Gagnaire fish restaurant, which also serves meat, offers bar seating now. It's a perfect place to wander in and order a fine glass of wine from their cultivated wine list, Chablis Premier Cru from William Fevre, while nibbling on small plates. For proper dining, the set lunch menu is one of the best gastronomic deals in town, and for dinner, well, it is Gagnaire. Number 2. Le Restaurant. Philip Balissant, who holds a Michelin star, is in charge of the kitchen at Le Restaurant, which is housed in the boutique Hotel Le Hotel, which dates back to the turn of the 20th century and is located on the artistic left bank of Paris. Lamb from Lozère served with ambrosial pumpkin, sugared chestnuts, and salsify is one of the seasonal delicacies that may be enjoyed. It's also Traste Romantique. Number 1. Quay. Both Parisians and visitors from other countries have had plenty of dining options to pick from in the city for a long time, making it a popular destination for people seeking French cuisine. But as of late, Japanese chefs have become all the rage, Peruvian cuisine has been gaining popularity, Mexican taquerias have become the place to be seen, and even the British are having the moment of theirs right now. If you can grab a seat at Quay, you will be thankful to your lucky stars and his 2 Michelin stars for the opportunity. Chef Kei Kobayashi learned his art under the mentorship of Alain Ducasse, and if you can do so, you will thank your lucky stars. You should not let the fact that the highlighted item is a salad deter you from ordering it. A revelation is provided by the small portion of superb foods, which includes smoked salmon, crunchy vegetables, rocket foam, lemon emulsion, tomato vinaigrette, and black olive crumble. This is the end of this video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable respos in our comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel.